Today we're going to go over site variables for the Liquid templating engine. So if you're unfamiliar, the Liquid templating engine is used in software like Shopify's theme builders and Jekyll. I'm going to go right down the list and show you them and how to use them and what they do. So let's start here. So I have a simple Jekyll site on the left side and VS Code open on the right with just the index file open. So the first one is site.collections, and this is going to output a number of collections within the site. So here we see we have 4. So one of them is going to be the posts collection in Jekyll. So Jekyll automatically comes with the posts collection directory. You'll see here. And if we go into the config, we'll see that I have 3 other collections in the config.yaml. So it is correctly counting these 3 plus posts as 4. Next, we're going to look at site.data as a way to pull in YAML data onto the site. We would put it in the _data directory. Within here, I have a YAML file called NBA players, which is going to be just a YAML list of data. So here I have 2 player names. All right, next we have the number of documents within a collection. So if you do site.documents, we can see the amount of documents within all of the collections. And since we only have the post directory with 2 markdown files of 2 posts, we see the number is 2. This is useful for if you want to identify the number of posts to let the users know how many posts you have in a given collection or category. So a good example would be like with pagination, if you wanted to list how many posts you have at the bottom with pagination. Next, we have site.html_pages. This will be a list of all the HTML pages on the site. So we have 404 about an index. Pretty straightforward. So you'll notice that it does not include resources like CSS or XML. This is just the pages basically on the website. And if you did want to include resources like styles and HTML, that would be the next option. So if we do for P and site.pages, we get a list of the resources. So here we have the SCSS and we have XML along with the previous pages in the previous example. So this next one's pretty straightforward. It's a for loop of the posts in the site. So there's a special flag for .posts here. So if you wanted to see the posts on the website, if you're using it for a blog, this pertains really to Jekyll, but just site.posts and you can get a list of all the posts. And if you wanted to see a list of the static files, so this would include things like images and icons and stuff like that, you would use site.static_files. That would give you the list of the static files. So here we have a brand new site, so all I have is a social icon SVG, which you see here. Next are tags. So we can get tags per each post here, and you can get them either with posts like we're doing here, or if you wanted to list out the tags in the config.yaml file, you could do that as well, and it would just generate from the YAML file with the tags keyword. So here I have 2 posts. One of them has the photos tag, and then both of them have Jekyll and update. And finally, site.time will give you the current time of the page. So as I'm building this, it is July 15th. It is 12:14. You'll notice too, if we refresh it, it's going to retain that. And so it obviously will generate when the site is built. If I refresh, it's not going to update because I built this at 12:13, almost 12:14. But if I save and I'm watching the site, so it will generate again when I save, you'll notice the time updates. So yeah, that's it. That is an overview of some of the site variables for Jekyll sites and Shopify sites. Anything that uses the Liquid templating engine, they're going to use these. So hope this was helpful. Thank you so much.